Alright everybody, welcome to my very first ever Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Now I'm sorry guys that I have to have a camera pointed at my 3DS, but I don't actually have a better way to do this right now. I can't actually figure out how to record my screen on my 3DS, so if any of you have any pointers, maybe like an easy way to do that without spending too much money, that'd be pretty cool. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so I apologize for that, but I still wanted to make this anyway because there is a certain Pokemon in this game that is probably one of my favorite Pokemon ever, but it's definitely my first or second favorite of this generation, and that would be Golisopod. And Golisopod is a decently difficult Pokemon to catch, only because there are only 3 that spawn. He's not spawned right now, but the first evolution, Wimpod, spawns right here. We're at Pony Breaker Coast. Basically, there is a Wimpod spawn at Route 8, Pony Breaker Coast, and Pony Wilds. Now, Route 8 is on Akala Island, the second island, and both of the other 2 are on Pony Island, the 4th island. Now, thing about Wimpod, it's a very unique encounter because you can't just find him in the wild, and you can't just go in a patch of grass and find him, and you also cannot ever SOS chain with him, which makes it more difficult to find a shiny. You have to soft reset. Alright guys, so I just wanted to make this video to clear up some rumors about Wimpod and his mechanics, and also to show you a really nice way to make some extra money. I think it may be one of the fastest ways to make money in this game. It just takes some perseverance, but it also might net you a shiny, so let's go. So I'm standing here in front of a Wimpod, and if I start walking towards him, if I get too close, he'll immediately run away. Good thing about Tauros is you can just charge after him, you're faster than him, and you can run into him. That starts the encounter. So you can either catch him or kill him. I like to catch him because it gives for really good trades for Wonder Trade or just GTS in general, or friends who don't have Wimpod or don't have a good nature for a Wimpod. I soft resetted for Adamant Wimpod at the beginning. Brave works too. Adamant boosts attack and decreases special attack, and Brave, I believe, I think Brave increases defense and either decreases speed or special attack. I'm not actually totally sure. But basically, net balls are good on him because he's bug and water, and net balls work well on both bug and water types. So if the quick ball fails, I like to use some net balls. I've had some generally hard encounters once in a while with Wimpods, but generally the quick ball catches it, and if not, 1 or 2 net balls will. So you're not spending any more than 3,000. The good thing about Wimpod is after the encounter, which I'll show you in a second. I'll put this guy on my PC. He, in place of the model, will drop either a big pearl, a nugget, or a big nugget. I don't know if you can find pearl strings yet. I haven't found one, but you press A on that. It was a big pearl. That's the most common. Now, some rumors about Wimpod are the fact that once you catch one, kill him, or he gets away from you, you don't actually run into him and encounter, and he runs away. Some rumors are, some people don't really just... I did some research online, and I couldn't really find solid conclusion on how Wimpod respawns, and I just wanted to clear that up. It has nothing to do with wait an extra day. He doesn't spawn once a day. You essentially just have to leave the area so that the banner changes, whether it goes through the dark transition to go to a entirely new place, or the banner just has to change itself. Now, you just have to go up and down route. This is Pony Breaker Coast, and is the best place, I believe. I'm going to fix the 3DS here. It is the best place to respawn Wimpod because it's that close to him. You can just go in and out like this until he respawns. Sometimes it happens in the next one. Sometimes it takes like 15, 20 tries. You never really know. Oh, there he is. No. Let's try to get up to him. Yeah. So yeah, this is just a really great way to make a whole bunch of money because you can get those things. Every time you catch or kill him, he will drop one of those items at the end. And you're also getting good trades for all these Wimpods. You can give them to people, because Wimpod is a cool Pokemon who evolves into Golisopod. If you're doing it here, they just have to level him up once, and he'll be Golisopod. So you don't have to worry about trying to fight with Wimpod, who's really kind of a crappy Pokemon, in terms of competitive-wise and play-wise and everything. Well, there you are, folks. I just caught Wimpods for 10 minutes and netted myself six big pearls and 3 nuggets, which totaled to be 39,000 Pokecoins, Pokedollars, whatever they're called, and in 10 minutes. 10 minutes of doing this, I got myself a bunch of good trades for like Wonder Trade, or you could probably put them on for some other things. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that Wimpods respawn, or at least they don't understand the mechanics of them. That's why I just wanted to make this video, because before I was not really sure. I had been doing some research on the internet, but there were a lot of people saying different things, and I wanted to clear it up. All you have to do is re-enter the area a bunch of times. It has nothing to do with how much time, and sometimes it'll happen right away, sometimes you'll have to do it like 10 times, but right here, you don't have to go through the dark screen to enter a new area. All you have to do is that. Now, I'm going to show you guys one more thing in case you don't know, probably the best way. This works in Route 8, and Pony Wilds as well. The thing is, Wimpod starts here, you run after him, and you're faster than him on Tara, so if you can get past him, still go in front of him, and then stop and save, every time you soft reset, it'll just be him running into you, and you can find him again and again to soft reset for a Wimpod. So I'm going to give you an example of that real fast before I go. There we go. Now I got in front of him. This one took me a bit longer than I had expected, but now if you just save right here, and soft reset. Well, first of all, that's going to happen. You look for him, say, oh, I'm going to shiny chain. I got my shiny charm, or I'm willing to go for a really long, really grueling, soft resetting, sure, whatever. So right when you see him, see that he's purple, not red, you soft reset. You go through this. Soft resetting, seeing the Wimpod to soft resetting again, takes just about 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, and you see that, and he immediately runs into you again. You don't even have to charge at him every time. Okay, he's purple, so you just soft reset. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope I helped somebody here and maybe gave some people some ideas. That whole 10 minutes and 39,000, it wasn't a very good average because I only did it for 10 minutes. If somebody wants to take like 10 hours of their time and do something like this and record all the results, that would be a really great thing. I absolutely will not do that because I don't have the time in my life. If I got somebody paid me to do it, I'd absolutely do it. But that's a pretty decent idea of how much you're going to be making here, because if it was in 10 minutes, let's say that you did that for an hour, you'd get about 240,000, and let's say you did that for 10 hours, you'd get 2,400,000. Yeah, it's basically, and you're gonna smile the first time you get your first big nugget from that. It's pretty nice. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.